Can you imagine yourself with a chronic illness? Try to imagine yourself in that situation. Most of y'all can't see how you'll get through it. And that tension reveals our lack of understanding and our range of perception, because there's people out there living that right now. Our brain just chooses to ignore it because it feels like a direct threat to our survival. Just like death, it isn't something the logical mind can comprehend, so it's a threat. We approach decisions, success, and failure the same way, either ignoring the thought, chasing something to cope, or running from reality itself. The only true fix is acceptance, that it's outside of your control, surrendering yourself in humility. True understanding is not, it's this or I die. True understanding is, either way it goes, I'll be okay. Whether this works or not, I'm still me. When you aren't accepting of both possibilities, you're fearing one of them. And what's the opposite of fear? Faith. The Bible defines faith as the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things not seen. The definition is complete trust or confidence in something or someone. The etymology means to trust. A lot of the times when we face decisions, right, like with our life, there's things that we want to accomplish. There's visions that we have for our future. And there's certain things we want to achieve before our time runs out here. And a lot of the times we attach ourselves to this dream or this vision so much so that we can't even perceive opportunity outside of that, because it's either that way that you vision it or it's nothing else. Like you can't even see yourself living with that taken away from you, or that opportunity closing, that door closing and another one opening. We wouldn't even be able to see the other open door, right? And we have to understand that we are confined to 3 dimensions, right? Like our perception is limited. That's what makes us finite, our perception. The crazy thing is, like, we're finite beings, right? We have time. We're in a timeline. So our time here is finite. But through intention, which directs our attention, which is literally a perception, and your attention directs your energy, which is your reality being manifested, because nothing is man-made. Everything is only manifested. We have unlimited access to this infinite energy once we put our perception onto our highest self, right? Onto God. We perceive God. We look for God in each circumstance, because that opens our perception up to infinite abundance, right? But when we put our perception on finite things, on this 3D reality, we can only see 3 dimensions, right? The conscious mind can only perceive, I think, 50 bits of information at a time, but our subconscious mind is constantly synthesizing things, constantly trying to find patterns, right? And then you have the superconscious mind, which is where our real eyes are, our imagination and infinite intelligence. That's our direct connection to God. So in order to connect to this part of your brain and this part of your being, this part of your soul, you have to surrender. Surrenderance is key to accessing our highest self. There's things that we've experienced, like trauma and pain, that have made us feel as if we can't trust God. But God is within us. You have to trust yourself no matter what you're producing right now. Even if you have nothing going on for yourself, you feel like your life is crashing down, you have to say, it's okay because I'm still me and I love me, right? You have to accept yourself however you show up, bro, because that's how God accepts you. You know what I'm saying? God is within you. He is with you in all your ways because he's infinite, bro. Love knows no bounds, right? This means God loves you unconditionally. He gave you your life because he felt like you deserved it. And this is where we go back to the difference between deserving something and earning something. We did not earn our life. It was given to us. So God clearly feels as if we deserve this chance. We deserve this opportunity of life, right? Meaning he does not expect anything in return. God does not expect anything from you. God does not expect anything from you. There's nothing that we can give God that he doesn't already have. You know what I'm saying? He's literally infinite, bro. He's infinite. And so these certain realities that we want to manifest, right? God doesn't favor any man over the other. God favors principles. Just as he doesn't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. He blesses alignment, which is obedience to his principles, right? That's you acknowledging what he's already set in place. Like he said, acknowledge me in all your ways. All he's asking for is acknowledgement. And going back to accepting yourself either way, right? Can't fabricate that type of peace, right? You can't fabricate the peace that transcends all understanding. God provides this peace, right? He's the best representation of it. If you notice, bro, if you chase anything other than God, if you try to pull away from something that you struggle with, or you have an addiction to, or you're obsessed with, you're a slave to it. You feel like you can't live without it. It's like you're attached to it, and you know what I'm saying? It's not healthy. It's not healthy, so you become a slave to it, right? But when you chase God and you try to pull away from God, he lets you go, bro. He lets you go. And he'll welcome you back with open arms, because God he gives you free will, bro. He does not force anyone to do anything. He wants people to serve him. He wants people to acknowledge him and serve him out of the love for him. He's at peace with what is. God does not force you or anyone. He's at peace with what is. And that's why he has given you the gift of free will, right? Because he will be with you in all your ways. All you have to do from where you are is acknowledge him. You just have to acknowledge him. He's at peace with whatever way you take. There's no right or wrong answer, bro. There's no right or wrong decision. Now, obviously, there's decisions that are bad decisions, you know what I'm saying, for the reality that you want. There's certain things that you shouldn't do. Like I said, there's principles in place, right? You have to respect the game. Like, there's principles that he's put in place, but he's not going to force you. He's going to let the commandments be known. He's going to let, these lessons that you're learning, which is the point of life, to learn, that you're learning, be known, but it's your choice to implement them or not. Because he's never going to forsake you. Like I said, he's always going to be with you. He will be with you in all your ways, bro. You just have to be able to see that. And to be able to see that, you have to change your intention, because that will change how you perceive your reality around you. Then you'll be able to be more resourceful and look around and see how much abundance is actually in the current circumstance you're in, and be able to apply high agency to your circumstances and get more out of it than you thought you ever could, just by changing your intention, just by changing what you perceive, your perception. You know what I'm saying? So everything stems from the heart, bro. All that stems from the heart. Your intention stems from the heart. Change your intention, bro. Notice how me and you can do the same exact action, right? But we get totally different results based on how we frame it, how we look at it, bro. Because reality is perception. It literally is perception. You experience your reality based on your intention and where your attention is directed, because intention directs your attention and your attention directs your energy. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when you change your intention, you change what you actually pay attention to, because you could be in the same place and you see things differently, right? That's the power of the mind. You see things differently. Now, in the background, when you hold that intention in your mind, your subconscious mind is looking for confirmation bias to make that true, to confirm that you're right, to find opportunities and things that, could help you get your desired result, what you've set your mind to, your mindset. Your mindset is literally everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is downstream from that. Everything else, the actions and things that you actually have to do is downstream from that. But you cannot overlook this piece, bro. Because if you really scale out, bro, if you scale out to the macro, these are the patterns. These are the patterns. Yes, you have to do it in volume, right? You have to do it in volume. You have to do all these reps and get feedback loops and make sure who you're listening to is credible, and then following people who are better than you, making them tear down. Like, that's all important, right? You have to follow those certain patterns. But on a grand scale, bro, this is a framework that can be applicable to anything that you're trying to achieve or that you desire, bro, because those desires were set in your heart for a reason. All you have to do is set your heart on those desires.
Sucks, man. You just said what's up. I know y'all seen that.